The championship welcomed one of its biggest shake-ups yet. The stars of yesterday became the leaders of today. After fighting for Gen 1 honours in 2025, Jensen Marold, Diago Stewart and Xavier Babich all stepped up into the premier Gen 2 class. Three of last season's standout drivers now chasing the biggest prize in Australian Formula 4. But they weren't the only familiar faces moving on. 2025 champion Noah Killian's success opened the door to an opportunity overseas, leaving the championship searching for its next star. And with one champion gone, a new generation was ready to answer the call. Three talented drivers crossed the Tasman from New Zealand, bringing fresh competition to an already stacked field. Two brand new teams joined the grid, and once again for season 2026, two women line up on the AU4 grid. Lana Flack arrives with F4 Racing Australia, beginning her AU4 journey with a new team. At Winton, she was briefly joined by Polish driver Boris Lizin for a one-off appearance. While Jamie Lee Sue returns to the championship, starting a brand new chapter with Waltech Motorsport.
Nobody knew who would emerge as the early favourite. It did not take long to find out. From the very first session, Jensen Marold looked untouchable. Pole positions, 2 race victories, fastest laps. The reigning Gen 1 champion had arrived in Gen 2 and immediately set the benchmark. But championships aren't won that easily. Sunday brought the first major twist of the season. A clash between Marold and Polish visitor changed everything. And suddenly, the door was open. Marco Manson didn't hesitate. The New Zealander capitalised, claiming his first AU4 victory and announcing himself as a genuine championship contender. The rivalry had begun. Behind them, another breakthrough story was unfolding. Angus Bales stood on the podium for the very first time in his career. A reward for persistence and a sign of things to come. While in Gen 1, Kobe Wilson laid an early marker, showing the consistency required to lead a championship, with Jackson Culver refusing to let him escape. If Winton introduced the rivalry, Sydney cemented it. Marold, Manson. Again and again, they traded blows. Neither driver willing to surrender an inch. Every race became another statement, another overtake, and another message. Marold struck first, Manson answered, and by the end of the weekend, they had shared their victories, but neither was able to pull clear, and neither prepared to back down. After 2 rounds, they were level. The championship could not separate them. Sydney also belonged to another rising star, Diago Stewart. After making the jump into the Gen 2 championship this season, he celebrated his first national podium, a milestone moment, and proof that the graduating Gen 1 class was beginning to make its mark. In Gen 1, Kobe Wilson continued to build momentum, fast, measured, and consistent, opening a valuable championship advantage over Jackson Culver, but with 3 rounds still remaining, nothing was guaranteed.
2 rounds, 2 very different weekends, one incredible championship battle, Jensen Marold, the defending Gen 1 champion, trying to complete the perfect transition into Gen 2. Marco Manson, the Kiwi challenger, calm under pressure, clinical when it matters most, and after 2 rounds, they sit locked together at the top of the standings. And every race weekend, another story begins. Every point, every race, every mistake will matter. Now, the championship heads to South Australia's world-class Bend Motorsport Park. Fast, technical, demanding. A circuit where momentum can disappear in an instant, and championships can begin to take shape. Will Jensen Marold finally break the deadlock? Can Marco Manson steal the championship lead? Will Diago Stewart continue his rise? Can Kobe Wilson strengthen his hold on Gen 1? Or will another name write the next chapter? The story so far has only just begun. AU4 Championship Round 3, the Bend Motorsport Park.